Taichi finds an axe, upping his chance of survival somewhat against personas and Pokeballs. I don't know about that. Good day, good people. Another fine day in the year of the Radiance Toon Link. Dave, bravo. Anomaly. You know what, Anomaly? You're always over there. You can stick over here today. Right there, the homie. If you watch Fire Emblem, you know. Sometimes I have meetings with cameras, and I just kind of move these lights out of the way, and I also move Anomaly. So that it's like when you look like right here, without the lights out of the way, it's a really just good, like a decent backdrop. And you have this little whiteboard that I can just be like, oh yeah, X, Y, and Z. It's real good. It's a very good backdrop. So sometimes I just stick Anomaly over to the side over here. That being said, this ain't no meeting. This is the Danganronpa Hunger Games again. It's back. And yesterday, we named some Agents of Chaos, and today we're going to name another one in the Hunger Games. Today I got 8 people from every cast, and 9 of the bears, who I think would make excellent Agents of Chaos, and or have not held gold. Somewhere, like a good mix of the both of those. So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna introduce everybody who's here, because I'll be frank, most people have won a title at this point in the series. Surprisingly enough. So, let's do it. We got Makoto, Hina, Togami, Junko, Mukuro, freaking Sayaka, Toko, Hiro, and Danganronpa 2, Akane, Gundam, Crazy Hyoko, Mahiru, Mikan, Nagito, Sonya, and Azuri. V3C Shuichi, Himiko, Rantaro, Ryoma, Karumi, Kori, Gonta, and Samugi. Ultra Spared, wait for it, Girls, sees Jack Kotoko, Masaru, Monica, Nagisa, Haiji, Tag Team Champion Hiroko. Keep that in mind. And Taichi, and from Future Side, we see the Great Gozu. Juzo, Tengen, Kizakura, Ruruka, Mitarai, Maya, and Daisaku, and the Bears. Monokuma, Shirakuma, Kurakuma, Monodam, Monokid, Monofune, Monosuke, and Monotama. And that's everybody who's here today. One of them will have the opportunity of a lifetime looking at Makoto. They are fighting to be named the Agent of Chaos. That means 5% chance they spin a wheel. If it hits, Chaos reigns. The champion's forced to defend the title. If it doesn't, next time it's spun, 5% increases in its spun every time the champion is in play, which is essentially pretty much every single episode at this point. And when it hits, it gets reset back to that sweet 5% and goes on again until the end of the season. So, you know what they're fighting for? An opportunity to make any episode and every episode a championship episode. That being said, we also have, I guess, a couple other things to talk about. As we, first and foremost, say that your comments are important. After you make your picks for first, second, third, make them in the comments down below on my comment, or make a new comment. Do whatever you gotta do to make your picks known, because your picks are important, your comments are important, like this one. Like that one. And like this one from, and a couple of you actually pointed this out and it just made me chuckle, because I was like, oh yeah, that happened. From Extreme Paimon Phobic, who next Friday will most likely assuredly be rooting against Paimon come Friday Night Inferno. 1 week from today, excited, right? It almost feels like it's been a long time. It's like that weird in between. It's been a long time, and it's been not a long time between Friday Night Inferno. Anyway, Chris got the banana. A couple of you pointed out that Chris finally got the banana. sometimes RNGs, it gives us special moments like that. That being said, Friday Night Inferno. Tomorrow. No. In 7 days. 7 days, Friday Night Inferno returns. On the website, you get to vote. Chi-Chi and Hu Tao. A rivalry in the making. We'll go toe-to-toe. One of them will come out on top, but you guys choose the battlefield. You choose the match type. I'm just saying it again because while most people have voted, it is real close. It is real, like, even at this point in time, it's probably like, I don't even think it's like, it probably hasn't spread out too much, but like, at the point of this recording, there's like, within 3, I believe. Within 3 votes, all of them are within 3 votes. And I know saying that, a lot of people are going to rush to the website and go and vote for their favorites. But we'll see. We'll see if everything changes. At one point, it was a tie. It was a tie, and I was like, oh man, everything's really, really close. That being said, go and vote. Go and do it right now. Also, this season, Season 13, and you won't see it in action today, you'll see it for the first time in action, I guess, after the premieres. It is the Season of Misfortune. There are 5 different types of misfortune that you can accumulate this season in tag team action. The more misfortune you have, the greater devastation might occur in the arena. Now, at the end of Ordeal episodes, the misfortune, it goes away. You start fresh the next time. However, if you accumulate misfortune in Brand Steel, you start every single Ordeal episode with that type of misfortune. So, if somehow, someway you accumulate all 5 types of misfortune in Brand Steel, you have doomed the arena for the rest of the season. And that is what's going to occur this season, and it's going to be really interesting because there's a good chunk of misfortune events in there. You'll see it real soon. Real soon. However, not today. Not today. I gotta keep it under a lid. Gotta keep it under a lid right now. I'm excited for it. It's a fun time. It's gonna be fun. That being said, I think we're just ready to go. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. Agent of Chaos on the line. Makoto could earn the block. Keep that in mind. But who will come out on top? I don't know. Also, I think, because I forgot to turn it down and I don't feel like changing it right now, personas have a much higher likelihood of spawning today. Also, everyone's starting with a scythe. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but there they all are. Let's start this bad boy. Let's go round 1 and we will see. It is the bloodbath. It is round 1. The tributes are on their podiums and they are sounding their horns. Who's sounding their horns? Who else but the horn bearers? You love to see him. Every single time. You love to see him. That being said, Mukuro immediately starts by snatching a death collar and putting it on the Great Gozu. You do hate to see that. Hiroko tries to get others to notice her. I notice. I do, I promise. Sonya slices her scythe, opening a dimensional portal, and the first person in the despair dimension is poor Shirakuma. Poor homie. Monodam twitches uncontrollably. Monosuke feels protected by his wealth. Junko kills Rantaro before Himiko can react. There's nothing that Himiko can do. Juzo accepts his shadow as Juzo and gains the power of Persona. But what kind is the real question? Gunta knocks out Monodam in a fistfight, puts a deck collar on him. Tsumugi attacks Junko and Toko from behind, taking them both out. Tsumugi said, "I'm the mastermind now." Cory is in the house, but just wants it to end already. Kurokuma is glad he can have someone like Monica to tell really bad puns to. That, I don't know if we've ever seen that one, but that just feels real canon, doesn't it? Haiji can't take his eyes off of Hiroko, me neither. Daisaku slices his dimensional scythe before he can shove Monica inside. She says, "Fool." Even Daisaku, a former agent of chaos, knocked into the despair dimension. Togami has found a table. Somebody's gonna go through it, let's be honest. Gundam draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, for fun. Akane uses a mysterious gas to knock out Genocide Jack and Tengen. That colors on the both of them. Ruka ousts. She also accepts her shadow. As Veruca gains the power of Persona, that's 2 times we see Personas in this one. 2 times, maybe we'll actually see some Persona actions this time. Hina does something really cute. Makoto, Maya, and Mikan grab their instruments and practice together. Freaking Sayaka and Mukuro conspire against Togami. Well, how could they? The Archon sees Great Vigilant Azuru, he has a pyro vision. Kurumi looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Pa-ha-ha. Ryoma is attacked by a pack of wolves, but he feeds them all. He's got wolves by his side. 2 more people. Yeah, Persona, you see, they're really up. They're so far up. Like, we've only seen them twice in the past, and I was like, alright, we gotta up the percent chance a little bit. I was playing with the odds. They might need to come down a smidgen. But at least we're gonna probably see some Persona actions today. Crazy Oko and Hiro both accept their shadows of themselves, and now they have the power of Persona. Shirokuma has perished immediately in the despair dimension. Shuichi remembers Rantaro and sobs quietly. Monokuma seems unshaken by any of this. Nagisa won't give up so easily. Masaru walks into a very strange machine. His molecules get all rearranged. He's got ghost powers. Kid rambles about something that nobody cares about. Nagisa builds a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Himiko sits there with a blank stare. Kotoko does her best to avoid Monica. My Hero and Fingers and Mikan's fingers touched by accident. Monofony just found a fishing rod. Now she can catch all the fish. As one does. Kizakura gives all of the things that he's found to Maya. She builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching her make neat contraptions. It's actually delightful. Taichi is thinking of plans to get out of here. Maya, Makoto, and Mikan play suspenseful music as the Great Gozu chases Mahiru. I don't think I made any picks. I sure enough didn't. But it is what it is. The Great Gozu hates the way the Dusky... Well, you should. You should hate the way the freaking collar feels on your skin, my guy. Although, would he notice? I guess he would. The Archon sees great potential in Jack. She's got an animo vision. Mikan thinks about what she did to end up here. Monica has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Monotaro thanks Monofony for being there for him. Tengen disappears for a while. He's got a wizard rope. And Mitsurai just wants to go home. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play. But we lost. Just really 5? One is in the despair dimension. Another one was, but they also perished. But 43 remain. It started slow, but we got a whole lot more items. So it is currently just declared a Loon 4. Rantaro, Junko, Toko, Shirokuma. But with all of these visions and all of these personas and this tank and the ghost powers, I don't foresee it being just for next time. Let's see how many people it will be next time. As we click next, yep, that's a, ooh, look at you. That's a lot of people. However, Maya, more Persona, my gosh. Maya wonders if she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Nagisa accepts his shadow as Nagi-san gains the power of Persona. Juzo sets down a trap. Hiro's Persona levels up. Upgrading his skill Garu, he had a Persona who was specializing in wind apparently, to Garula. That's dangerous! And it can get more dangerous, and then more dangerous after that. You don't want to see an ascended Persona. But Hiro might be on his way. Muko catches a strange glow in the corner of her eyes, discovers an ancient scepter. The arcane magic courses through her body as her fingers touch the carved wood. Taichi gets caught in one of Juzo's traps. What a stupid mistake. All he can do is hope to be freed, but who will free him? Kurokuma won't because he's mauled by wild animals. Tsumugi tries to take out Tengen, but Tengen's wizard robe has carried him away to safety. Monodam has caveman gear. Monotaro fails to grasp the gravity situation. Well, Monotaro, the smallest knight. Run! Makoto doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Masaru. Nagito tries to kill Ruka, but Ruka retaliates and kills him instead. Mikan, Maya, and then Makoto played... This actually makes a lot of sense. Makoto didn't want to, so he got his band and they played a sad song for Masaru. Oh. That kinda hurt. Kizakura looks for stuff to scrounge. Azuru sets Monika's table on fire. Azuru then slams Monika through the flaming table Gundam. Checks on his summoning circle and to his surprise a demon comes out. Takes a liking to him, joins his side, sweet. Monika twitches uncontrollably. The Great Gozu challenges Kotoko to a duel. You do not challenge the preseason princess like that. The Great Gozu has indeed perished. Hiroko finds a dapper suit and puts on. It's quite fetching. Monofune is ready to defend her friends. Karumi can't believe that Tsumugi has taken somebody out. Monokuma slices a scythe, kicking Hiro into the despair dimension, and Shuichi and Tsumugi team up and ambush Monokid. Daisaku feels his energy slowly being drained. Hina steals Nagisa's tank while he's asleep. Ruka finds Lola bikini and puts it on us by revealing Monosuke. Yikes. My climate change remote in his hands? Uh-oh. Sonya's made some mistakes as a leader but wants to do right. By Danganronpa 2. Ryoma 6 is paternal on Monofune. The ravenous beast. Maul her to shreds. Not turtle, wolf. Togami is ready for target practice, finds a shotgun. There's no need for aiming, I guess. Akane sizes her muscles. Mitarai gets distracted, staring at Ruruka's bikini. Tsumugi's on the side saying, nice. Gosh darn it. Tengen is looking magical today. Freaking Saika puts a duck on Mitarai. Mahiro feels sorry for Taichi, frees him from the trap. Crazy Yoko's persona levels up as well. Oh my, she's gone from Bufu to Bufula. That's ice. She's the Ice Queen now. It could get worse. Genocide Jack uses a gust of wind and blasts Akane off of a cliff. Azuru and Mahiru sleep in their camps for the night. Kizakura uses the power of pyre to set their camp ablaze, burning them both. Kori accepts his shadow as himself, and he also has persona. There's so many persona users out here. So many of them. Haiji, and nobody actually, at least not yet, is the owner of a palace. But it can happen in these games. It really can. You just haven't seen it yet. Himiko sobs quietly, and Gonta finds, wait, an anomalous cars? Aren't those? No. There's one right here. One right here. I was gonna say, y'all can't really see it. Anomaly is just chilling right there. Chilling, vibing. We love Anomaly. Love it. Yeah, as I said, much more than 4 this time around. As expected. But sometimes, what else you expect? A Claire de Lune 4. Kurikuma, Masaru, Nagito, Monika, the Great Gozu, Monokid, Monofune, Akane, Azuru, Mahiro. I'm out of water. You hate to see it. But you know what you love to see? 32 people remaining. One, I guess, will become the Agent of Chaos. There are so many personas in play. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what unfolds as we proceed. We're not gonna dilly and dally. I know that everyone is waiting with anticipation to see who will be targeting the champion this season, or if Makoto can earn the block. Let's click next round, and we will see. Monotaro admires Monodam's confidence. Ruka fires, summons their persona and uses Frey. The nuclear blast actually just leaves burns on Taichi's arm. Okay, so she's weakened Taichi a little bit. Makoto uses the title belt to hit Juzo from behind, leaving him dazed. Mikan slices her scythe open before she can shove Monosuke inside. Monosuke snatches the scythe. Mikan is hit in the back of the head and shoved in the despair dimension. Azuru, his lifeless body, decays peacefully. Kizakura picks up looks neat and cooling in various places. Togami sets up his table before grabbing Shuichi by the throat, lifts him up, chokeslams him through the table. Monokuma finds a heaping stack of pancakes. She'll last for the whole game. Juzo knocks Nagisa in a fistfight, puts a death call on him. Kotoko's got a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Crazy Yoko summons her persona and uses Bufala, freezing Monotaro solid. Big yikes. Freaking Sayaka looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Makoto tries to creep on Genocide Jack, but Genocide Jack creates a gust of wind beneath her and escapes. Karumi now has Pokeballs. Okay, well everyone is just getting something dangerous. Who knows what could be inside of those? Ryoma mopes around uselessly. Taichi finds an axe, upping his chances of survival somewhat against personas and Pokeballs. I don't know about that. Gundam corners Tsumugi with his demon. The demon subsequently mauls Tsumugi. Rest in peace. Kurikuma's lifeless body decomposes peacefully. Haiji snapped. Sonya feels sorry for failing her crew. Kori summons his persona and uses Zio, shocking Togami, leaving him dazed. He's dazed and confused. I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse right now. Actually, Himiko puts a death collar on Kotoko while she's asleep. And count them, two. No, one of them's actually not an arena event. Not an arena event, rather, a majority vote. We do have one majority vote, though, and that one goes a little something like this. Nagisa, Monodam, Kotoko, Mitarai, Jack, and Tengen are all forced to play the majority game. Monodam received the most votes and was executed, as well as a sacrifice, genocide Jack, leaving Nagisa, Kotoko, Mitarai, and Tengen still in this matchup. And from atop a tree, Tengen shakes the sleeves of his wizard robe, materializing an anvil which falls onto Corey in the house. Maya can't help but admire her own genius mind, and here it is, Monosuke misses the spooks and jump scares and changes the calendar on AV's climate change remote to October. Spooky season is back with a vengeance. Who'da thunk? Hina fires an explosive round from her tank that she stole. The blast catches Gonta, freaking Sayaka, Mitarai, Gundam, Maya, and Kurumi in its wake. Fear the Asahinas. This is a Hina reborn after she is let him in. Hiroko visits the pumpkin patch outside of Celeste Holiday Mansion, picks up a modest pumpkin. Mukuro calls down Arcane Fury on Nagisa, her ancient scepter beaming within her rage. Nagisa grimaces, starts bubbling violently, melting into the ground. Daisaku runs from the demons lurking in the Despair Dimension. That brings us down to 18. 3 stuck in the Despair Dimension, 27 have perished, and 18 remain trying to hold on to hope of becoming the next Agent of Chaos. And with that, I have to ask you, nothing yet, but I do have to tell you it's a Clear Lune 4. Shuichi, Monotaro, Tsumugi, Monodam, Jack, Corey, Gonta, freaking Sayaka, Mitarai, Gundam, Maya, Kurumi, Nagisa. We still have a lot of things in play. Still got plenty of things in play. We got the pumpkin in play now, a revival item technically. We know now that Corey has Zio. But Corey's out, so we won't be able to see too much with that. We had a couple people, like Crazy Yoko, use her Bufala. Still not enough to get her to the next level, though, apparently. There's a lot of stuff that can happen with these personas. We'll see if any of it happens. But we'll proceed for now. There's still 18 people left. 8 until your saving grace picks. Will you need them? You might. But will you get them? I mean, you technically might as well, but you also could not. So we'll see. Next round, we'll see. Crazy Yoko. Her bad brain turns her a little kinder somehow. Kizakura gets his Halloween costume ready. Hiroko chucks her pumpkin in the sky. It plummets right onto Monokuma's head, killing him. Haiji looks around maniacally, seething. Taichi's ready to use that axe if he has to. Hina ambushes Kotoko and kills her. Rest in peace, Sonya jumps into a pile of leaves. Unfortunately, the leaves were covering a pit, and Sonya falls in and perishes. Dark energy swirls around Kotoko's body, and she's immediately back as a ghost, essentially. Immediately. Himiko uses a mysterious gas to knock out Ryoma, putting a death collar on him. Makoto gathers everyone for a Thanksgiving feast. Makoto was in charge of the turkey, and has never cooked a turkey in his life, so he wings it. Hiroko, Tengen, Haiji, Taichi, and Monosuke die from severe food poisoning. Makoto could win. He might earn the block. It would be just his luck. Juzo comes back to his senses. Daisaku and Mikan desperately try to escape, but Mikan's grabbed by a tree and is pulled apart piece by piece. Togami knocks Ruka out in a fistfight. A death collar is now on her. Hiro loses all hope and sees Daisaku and kills him in the name of despair. Toko's back as a ghost as well. Gundam's demon can't find him before remembering that Gundam has died. With a flick of her ancient scepter, Mukuro turns Kizakura into a sheep. Ruka fills her bikini with gravel, uses as an object to kill Hina, and Ryoma now realizes that his pet is a little bit angsty, pets him to soothe him. That wolf is now calmed. However, we are down to just 9, and one in the Despair Dimension that I believe would be Hiro. So, we have to take a step back, observe our surroundings, because after this, Clair de Lune 4, Monokuma, Kotoko, Sonya, Hiroko, Tengen, Haiji, Taichi, Monosuke, Mikan, Daisaku, Hina. Remember, we've already had a ghost victory this year. It's not too far of a thought to get another one, especially when we see Toko and Kotoko as Ghost. Now, I bet you're wondering, what happens in the event that a Ghost possesses somebody and wins the Agent of Chaos match? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. We might have to find out today. But if we do you want some new picks first? I know your picks might be doing real bad, real terrible, real trash. But it ain't over yet, because it's still time for some Saving Grace picks. Crazy Hiyoko Persona Wielder has Bufala, a strong ice attack. Will she get a stronger one? Will her Persona ascend? We'll have to wait and see. Right now she's the last soul remaining from Danganronpa 2. Future side still sees Juzo, who's got his little Agi. Alright. And his Persona. He's bulky, he's got a scythe. Never forget we got those sizes in play. We also have Kizakura, who's a sheep. He's scrappy, and he's looking to solve this case. We also still have Haruka. She's got that bikini, she filled it with gravel, she knocked somebody out. And she's also got a Persona. She's got a little bit, just a little bit of nuclear power. Will she use it? Will she upgrade it? We'll have to wait and see. Will she level up? All of the bears are gone. They tried and they did not succeed. Danganronpa V3, Himiko says, I'm shell-shocked, but it still might be the year of the maid. Ryoma is still hanging out with his pet wolf. Will he and his wolf rain chaos this season? Makoto, he said, look, I'm the champion then, now, and forever. This is going to be the luckiest year of them all. Shockingly enough, I was going to say this team is still doing very well. They're not really doing all that well. Toko's a ghost, and Hero's in the Despair Dimension. Mukuro is still in though, and so is Togami, who's been dazed for quite some time. Will he be able to snap out of it, or will someone kill him while he's dazed? And then Ultra Despair Girls, everyone is technically out, but Kotoko is a ghost. Could we see another possession session? And Kotoko picking up the victory this time? I don't know, but go in the comments, make your picks first, second, and third. Do it how you know you've got to do it. And do it like you do best. And make those picks. I'll make mine as well, because I didn't make them earlier. I think I'm going to take... bold call. I'm going to take Toko reviving someone. I'm not going to say who, but I think she's going to revive someone, and that person is going to claim the victory. For second, I'm going to take Togami. And for third, I'm going to take Makoto for the block. And those are my picks. There's still 9 people remaining. And they're standing strong. Hearts racing. Beating intensely fast. The same heartbeat. Same pulse. The same determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Who will walk out as Agent of Chaos? Let's click next round. We will find out one step closer. Himiko snaps out of it. Kizakura is a sheep and glances away, a sad look in his eyes. Togami knocks out. Oh, interesting. Crazy Yoko in a fist fight. Death Collar's now on her. Makoto sobs quietly. Monokid's also back as a ghost. We have 3 ghosts in... We have 4 ghosts in play. Oh no. Juzo summons his his Persona rather, uses Agi, scorching Mukuro's arm. Crazy Yoko feels horrible for what she did. Kotoko plays around with her incorporeal body, passing through various things to pass the time. Ryoma's got the Omnitrix on his wrist. Everyone's staring at Haruka in her bikini. Especially Juzo, apparently. Dark energy swirls around Azuru's body. He's now a ghost as well. Hero runs from the demons lurking in the Despair Dimension. Mukuro polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Toko kills Crazy Yoko through ghastly means. We lost just 1 and picked up 2 more ghosts. So now when I say it's anybody's game, y'all know it really is anybody's game. So right now it's a singular Clarity Illusion. No, a terrible turnabout, in fact, 4. Crazy Hiyoko. But it's anything but over. There are 8 people alive and there are 4 ghosts. Let's see what unfolds. Next round we see Hero perishes. Despair Dimension, he's gone. Juzo, his Persona levels up and he finally gets Aguilao. You love to see it. Monokid has found the corpse of Corey. Corey is now back from the dead. Possessed by Monokid. Ryoma, transformed to a small but brilliant alien, hides from the dangers. Makoto and Ruka are in a costume contest. Makoto is dressed as a mummy while Ruka is dressed as a reaper, same as every year. Ruka slices Makoto with her scythe, killing him, same as every year. Himiko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kotoko misses being able to have dinner. Mukuro accepts her shadow as her own. And she also has the power of persona. There's so many personas and so many ghosts. Azuru plays around with his incorporeal body because he's a ghost. Kizakura is a sheep, glances away, a sad look in his eyes. Dark energy swirls around Monosuke's body. He's a ghost as well. Just like that, we have 4 ghosts and 8 living people. Togami knocks out Himiko in a fist fight. Death call on her. Toko misses being able to have dinner. And Ruka doesn't care much for this place. It's anybody's game because of these 4 ghosts. When we talk about Agent of Chaos, this is a very chaotic potential ending to this matchup. For right now, it's still a terrible turnabout for Hiro, Monokid, Makoto, who maybe won't get the block. It's a big maybe because he could come back and win via Ghost. It could be any one of them, but we still are technically in Samurai Woman territory. We've made no forward progress on the number of alive people. Will that change next round? It may. Mukuro immediately levels up her persona from Frie to Freela. And we do see some people perish. Kizakura is a sheep. Boss softly. Okay, there's a lot of people going. Gundam can't find his demon. Or sorry, Gundam's demon can't find him. Remembering the Gundam had died. Kotoko's still just flying around. Juzo's determined to survive this. Himiko hates the way the dust collar feels on her skin. Monosuke has found the corpse of Samugi, possessed it. He's like, here you go, boss. Samugi is back from the dead, but only briefly because after Azura misses being able to have dinner, Toko kills Juzo through ghastly means, and that's the other thing the ghost can do. Just like that. Togami puts a dust collar on Samugi while she is sleeping. Ryoma transforms into a massive 4-armed alien, tosses Mukuro into the sky. She's never seen again, blasting off. And just like that, Samugi can't wait to kill again. Samugi's still alive, technically. But she is possessed now by Monosuke. And it's really been a lot of the bears doing the possessing, which is interesting to me. But we're at your final 5 now for the first time in this game. It's still a terrible turnabout for Monosuke, Juzo, Mukuro. As I said, anybody could win this thing. Any soul could come out on top. And there's still 3 ghosts in play. 3 ghosts and 5 competitors, and they are Samugi, Ryoma, Togami, Toko, and Himiko? No, Toko's not alive, I'm sorry. Kizakura is alive, but he's a sheep. And has been staying out of this the entire time, which is kind of wild to me. Will we see Sheep Kizakura become the Agent of Chaos? I don't know, but those 5 are a call caught. In what we like to call within our final 5, a crisis of fate. Let's do it. Final 5. Let's roll it back, and we see, ooh, another person back via the ghost. Togami comes back to his senses. He's finally snapped out of it. Azuru plays around with his incorporeal body. Sumugi finds a handgun just enough bullets to be useful. Oh my gosh. Kotoko misses being able to have dinner. Toko has found, I feel like Kotoko's just waiting, just watching and waiting. Toko's found the corpse of Rantaro, possesses it. Rantaro, the Wish King, is back. Ryoma transforms into an incredibly fast alien, so fast that Togami is cut to pieces right before Himiko's eyes. She didn't even see a thing. Himiko thinks about Kurumi, sobs quietly. Kizakura is still a sheep, sad look in his eyes, and Rantaro feels defeated after losing their teammate. They feel incredibly lonely. Rantaro has let him in. But we really made no forward progress because one person came back and one person perished. But it's an interesting pairing for this terrible turnabout for Toko and Togami. And We still made no forward progress. It's still a Crisis of Fate. But now there are only 2 ghosts in play, Kotoko and Azuru. Will we get any more? Let's wait and see. We don't, not yet. But we do get a zombie, and that's kind of terrifying. Himiko's found Jack Scissors, cute boys beware. You're in for a stab. What in the world? We almost got a chainsaw. Rantaro has a persona. Bro. Monophanie's zombified. Kizakura is a sheep still. Azuru plays around with his incorporeal body. Shuichi's back as a ghost, and Kotoko misses dinner. We still have 4 ghosts again. But we're about to lose a is it over? No, there's 3 people left, but we lost quite a few people. A lot of things happened here. Corey's lifeless body is decaying. Something inside of Monodam drives him to fight for what he believes in. He becomes heroic. That heroism is not going to last in the slightest. Kotoko kills Rantaro through ghastly means. Kizakura is still a sheep. Nobody's bothered him at all. Himiko cleans the butt off her scissors. Ryoma transforms into an alien with a body as hard as diamond. Ryoma proceeds to headbutt Monodam and Tsumugi, taking them both out of this competition. Nuclear waste from the power plant that the arena was built on top of reanimates not just Monokuma, but also freaking Sayaka. There are mini zombies, 3 zombies in the arena. 3 zombies, 2 ghosts, and 3 competitors. So, hold on. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get this terrible turnabout for Rantaro, Monodam, Tsumugi. We have Ryoma, Himiko, and who else is alive? Somebody's stunned. Somebody's shocked right now. No, it's Kizakura the sheep. That's right. Kizakura the sheep, he's gonna go under the radar for so long and he's gonna somehow win this thing. That being said, it is still a battle between Kizakura, Ryoma, and Himiko. One of them will be your next Agent of Chaos. Who will it be? I'm unsure, but we're about to find out. It's still a Crisis of Fate, though. We could also see a zombie victory. I don't know what's gonna go on. I don't know what's about to unfold. We could see other people come back from the dead. But oh, wait a minute. We have to do like a slow scroll, but let me see. Is it over? It's not. It is! It is! Wait a minute! It's over! Oh my, it's the zombie. It's the zombie. Himiko finds some rats in a cave, feeds them from some fruit. They come to her aid, but it does not work against Ghost. Shirakuma also came back as a zombie. Kotoko misses being able to have dinner. Kizakura has been a sheep for the longest time and just doesn't do a thing. Monokuma's a zombie, dangles those arms around, fiddling with them. Monophony and Azuru decide to end this game via supernatural means. Monophony grabs Ryoma's arm, bites him, turning him into a zombie, and Azuru kills Himiko through ghastly means. Her rats couldn't do a thing. Freaking Sayaka's body continues to rot as she continues to move, and Ryoma, now a zombie, is withering around with his withered limbs, dangling him, fiddling with him. But it all ends because of it. Because standing tall in this big Agent of Chaos match, in his sheepy form, after this terrible turnabout for Himiko and Ryoma, who became a zombie. Well, this game got kind of crazy towards the end. I was like, I don't know who's... There's 7 others. There's 7 others at the end of this game, you guys. We had a bunch of ghosts, and I think... I'm sorry, 2 ghosts, and I think a bunch of zombies at the end of this. We have, Sayaka, Ryoma, Monophony, Monokuma, and Shirakuma at the end. And 2 ghosts in the form of Azuru and Kotoko, but 1 winner in the form of a sheep. And that winner is... We don't actually need that one. What we need is your winner is... Seeing all of the chaos unfold around him, not being able to do a thing to help. We know this good-mannered man, but maybe he's finally broken down. Robbed of his ability to do anything when he became a sheep, now looks to change everything as your winner. And new. And new? And new. Agent of Chaos. Kizakura, the sheep, takes the win and embraces the chaos. But it's all over now. Kizakura, the sheep, as chaos fell around him, is kind of an interesting story to tell, and I'm here for every second of it. He didn't have the most KOs. In fact, oh my bad, there goes my water bottle. It's empty now, unfortunately. Kizakura was turned so early, I don't know if he got it. Yeah, he got 2 KOs. He got 2 KOs. I was gonna say, did he get any? He was a sheep for the longest time. For the longest time. He did it. He's Agent of Chaos, and unless he wins, he will stay Agent of Chaos. And by wins, I mean wins in the premiere and forces the first ever Chaos transferal. We'll have to wait and see. For right now, though, Hina had 7 KOs. Makoto had 6. Danganronpa 1 tried to pop off, but at the end it was Danganronpa V3 versus a sheep, and Chaos took V3 out, and Kizakura claimed fame as your new Season 13 Agent of Chaos. You'll love to see it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how Kizakura does this, and Himiko placed 2nd, perishing just before Ryoma got just after Ryoma got turned into a zombie, does make her way into the premiere. Let me make sure she wasn't actually in there already, because I did not pay attention. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she's not. Himiko earns a title shot, as well as Kizakura, and now we have this full list of folks who will be in that premiere. We got Makoto, Chihiro. I should probably go around in the other direction. We got from this episode Kizakura and Himiko. We got La Senora. We got Owen. We got Kole. We got Chiaki. We got Naoto. We got Daddy. We got Momo. We got Akemi. We got Akane. We got Mela. We got Mew. We got Corey, who was already in the house, so we didn't need to win this one. Kokichi. Mitarai didn't actually need to win this one either. Rantaro didn't need to win either. Mukuro, Yuta, Peko, Shirakuma, who was out first. He was like, I don't need this. Crazy Yoko Extra Large, Chihiro, and the champion Makoto defending the title in 6 days. And with that, I have to ask you, are you ready? You're not ready yet, because OC action for Agent of Chaos status happens this Sunday. Double feature. And more importantly, OC submissions for Season 13 also open. So, check it out. We'll wait. We shall see, and I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. Most importantly... No, that was the most important thing. Next week is a big week. Singles premiere for Season 13. Tag team premiere for Season 13. And that Friday is also Friday Night Inferno. Storylines will progress. We will see some incredible action. We'll see... Who knows? Who knows? But we're building all the way until you'll get the name and the concept for the May live event. So get excited for that. We're building to that already. We'll have some... You'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say too much because you only got to wait 7 days at this point. Get excited. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.